Hello buddies, this is Game Night. What is going on? I am here with Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Many thanks to Unfrozen for sending me a key for this game so that I could check it out and show you guys what this is all about. Now, to be honest, this game is like a combination of some games that I've played in the past. Very much Darkest Dungeon, some Slay the Spire elements, but it has so much more to offer. At first I was a bit reluctant to check it out because I thought, well, it's another Darkest Dungeon clone, but far from it. This one is very much focused on you being the Lord of the Undead, and instead of hiring people like these guys, you create them. So you find different stuff in the game that will allow you to create these creatures. So you have a skeleton, you have a zombie, you have a bride of Aratus. Don't know why he can keep making his bride. You have the Dark Knight, you have the Banshee, the Wraith, the Lich I've unlocked, and the Mummy. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more I can unlock by completing some of these challenges. Like here, you need to defeat any 2 bosses. I've defeated 1, played this game a bit. You need to, if you want to get the vampire, you need to first turn 3 enemies into vampires. Now I'll get into how you do that. But as you can see, I've already turned 1 into a vampire. So yeah. But this means that you can create them from this creation screen. Also, the items that you create your creatures with have tiers, so that, can I find one? There. You have, like, a normal bone will give, I think, 3 stat points, and this one gives 6 stat points. Because it's a blue, you can see in the background there. I think I have a purple on here, so the armor is 14. I think he has... No, it doesn't give anything there. But this gives additional stat points. So every single character has abilities and stat points, so that you can increase these as they level up. Now the level, I don't know why the level is IQ. It seems a bit weird to me because, well, undead creatures wouldn't have brains, would they? But anyway, this is how they made it, and you can find brains as well. You can see there, brain. And suddenly, if you find a level 6 brain, you could actually put that into a newly created monster to make it into a level 6. Which is, I like the idea, it's just weird that it's a brain, to be honest. Maybe magical power would have been better, like how much magic is inside it. Also, the graphics is really cool. I really like this design and the overall feel of all the detailing. Look at this. That is incredible, and it just adds to the enjoyment of the game in general. You also have items that you can put on. You only have 2 item slots per character, and if you put an item on, it goes away. So basically, if you put this on, you can't take it off again. So it's stuck there until you put a new one in. But we don't want that. So yeah, the stat points. Stat points is physical damage. It is how much stress attacks will do. For instance, this guy has the hollow stare that he can use. And you can see the inspiration, at least, from Darkest Dungeon here. Because you have these 4 slots for your characters and 4 slots for the enemies. And you can only use certain attacks in certain slots. That is very much like Darkest Dungeon. What is not very much like Darkest Dungeon, is that you have these skills that you can upgrade in 2 different ways. So every single skill has 2 upgrade points, but you can only use one of them. And once you click it, it's stuck as well. So you need to make sure that you pick the one you want. Like for the Heartless Slash, usually it's 60% damage and deals additional damage equal to 40% of the sum of the Dark Knight's armor and resistance combined, which is 16, I was 18, around there, which is then 8. But then, at this one I picked here, it increases to 60%. Now, if I had picked this one, it would still be 40, but the initial damage is then 90. So you can modify this, and it gives a bonus here as well for instance there, for the likelihood of evading an attack. You get that +2 from this and +1 to your attack stats, physical or magical stats. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think you get a stat point every 3rd level. Yeah, 3rd level. And then you can, at level 15, when they hit that, you can upgrade the ultimate ability. Now, this is something that I haven't seen in any other game yet, because you have this ultimate ability. Now, everyone has it from level 1 and forward. So it's not something you need to earn your character into, but you just can't upgrade it until later. Now, this one on the Dark Knight, for instance, this is a support skill where all enemies lose 12 vigor. Vigor is the hit points. And the Dark Knight recovers an amount of vigor equal to the damage dealt. And it ignores the ward ability or state, which is basically a shield against spells. And you can also get armor, which is a shield against, well, any physical attack. The normal armor and resistance here, these 11 and 10 reduces the amount of damage that you take from physical damage, and this reduces the amount of damage taken from magical damage. Funny enough. Block is that's block, not armor. Block is the one that blocks the physical attack, and ward will block one magical attack fully. Initiative is order of acting. Luck is landing critical hits. Evasion, you know that. Accuracy, how much likelihood it has to hit your enemies. And then it is decreased because it's 106, but it is decreased by the evasion of enemies. So someone attacking him with 100 would have 98% chance to hit. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. I didn't want to upgrade maybe his initiative, maybe his accuracy. Now this guy is a lot of fun, combined with for instance a skeleton. I really enjoy that because the skeleton has the embrace mediocrity. This is a buff that you can give to someone, and the target gains +4 armor and +4 resistance, basically upping his damage output and resistances towards attacks, which have then increased to 5 and 5. So it's an increase of almost 5, 4.5. But it stacks up to 3 times. So his damage with the Heartless Slash can really pack a punch. Really pack a punch. Look at this. At this point, just unbuffed, it's +13. And his normal physical attack is 13. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Alright. What else? That is the characters and the characters creation. We'll get into how they function a bit more when we go in. Then we have the artifacts. Now, artifacts are items as well, but they are artifacts or items for Iratus, not for your minions. So this is, for instance, the Vagrant's Rags increase the chance to receive uncommon or better parts by 25%. which is really cool because then if you get a better part, you can pull it over here and upgrade your creature to gain more stat points for armor, or yeah, stat points basically. Everything gives it stat points, right? Yeah, so it's just called armor. So that is pretty cool. Enemies may go insane if sanity is 85% or less, which is also really cool because I think normally it is 50 around there that you need for the sanity to kick in. And sanity works a bit like in Darkest Dungeon as well, where it can either be a really good thing or it can be a really bad thing. And they also have a chance to start fleeing. And that is something you need for, let me find, where are my spells? There, talents. So you can buy spells here with talent points that you gain for Iratus as he levels up. You gain these that you can put in. And you have two stats. You have the mana stat for Iratus and you have the Wrath stat. The Wrath stat is used for all of these. So this, for instance, costs 60 Wrath to cast. This one costs 45, this one 50, and this one 40. Which is really, really cool, by the way. I'm going to show you guys. She is mad. The vampires are really good. And this costs mana. So you have the step point, the talent points that you can put in. I put in some alchemy here, for instance, so that I gain some extra artifacts, maybe, or uncommon or better parts as well there. And minions restore 100% more vigor when Iratus uses distillation, which is in here. Distillation is a way that you can add 30% vigor to your minions. So if your minions are hurt, and they will get hurt, that carries over to the next fight. So it's not a full dungeon you go through, but it's fights on fights, which is Slay the Spire inspired. But this gives you an option to heal them. And this increases it. So that is pretty cool. And I found out early that that is very much needed if you want to have your elite team go through the dungeon. Now, you have magic, let me see, there. The Blood Curse. I was talking about the vampire and you need to turn it into 1 or 3 before you can actually buy them or create them yourselves. So the target here, enemy loses 25 luck until the end of battle. If they escape, Iratus receives a vampire after winning the battle. So you need to put them into a state of stress. You need to get lucky enough for them to start fleeing, which only happens if they are at the far end of all the placements here, the 4 placements. And then you need to have this on them. So it's pretty hard. It's a hard thing, but it's actually very entertaining to try and make possible. Now I've quickly, as quickly I found out that I need to heal my creatures, I started looking for different ways to get that. At the start, where is it? There. It's pretty far up this tree here, but I will recommend you to get it. At the start of its turn, a minion restores 5 vigor if Iratus has at least 75 wrath, because wrath will build up fairly quickly, and then you can just leave it if you need to heal up, which is very, very useful. And then we're gonna get this one, Battle Eternal, 4 talent points, so it'll take a couple of levels, but this recovers full vigor for everyone. But it costs 100 mana, -7, so 93, I guess, because of my spell power. So 93 mana to cast, which is a lot because you only have 100. as a maximum. But this could be a lifesaver in a boss fight, for instance. Alright, let's take a look before we go in to the game, the fights. This is your graveyard. So this is where you build up your city, and you have like the obelisk, which gives you digger souls. If you have minions in here, and you need a specific minion to activate it. So I could create a, what's it called? Banshee? Create a Banshee. You can just fill it. Ah, I'm missing one. I'm missing one thing. So I can't really create a Banshee yet. But if I could put a Banshee in here, pay 50 digger souls, and then I would have 2 chances of generating 3 to 6 digger souls every turn after a victory, which is pretty cool. And that goes into this as well. You have a 10% chance of finding a random artifact per minion you put in here. Here you have the 45% chance for each minion working at the excavation site to find a random part. And each minion at the Abode of Wrath gives Iratus 15 Wrath at the beginning of the battle, which is really cool as well. So it can build up quickly, so you need it to activate, especially the vampire. Yeah, mana, you get experience points, you get here. Again, you can see I boosted this because this restores 75 vigor to anyone I put in there. So I have no one hurt right now, actually. But you can put characters in there and they will restore 75% of their vigor. So you need some to replace. Always have a replacement for your elite team. Now, I think we're gonna bring him. I really like the Wraith as well, and the Bride of Aratus and the Vampire. Let's go kill some stuff. Now, this is the second map, the Dwarf Tunnels. I just completed the mines, which was the entrance. Then you get to the Mercenary Barracks, the Catacombs, and then the Cathedral. And every single one of them is a maze of several options. So you can pick this battle now, but then you have the choice of 3 paths, which is very, very much like Slay the Spire. You gain here, you get items, and then you need to go to that one and take this battle. So always be looking forward to see what do you need. Do you want to fight that, or where is it? Because there's some elite as well. Let's see if we can find any. There, elite squad. So this, at this point here, this quest, you know that if you go this way, you need to face an elite squad. And you might not want to at that point. While you also do have some one-use items. So just before going into an elite fight, I would recommend looking at your passive items or your one-use items. And then check out, is there anything here like 30 to 45 stress damage to everyone and ignores ward. And it gets used at the start of that fight. Or this, the bundle of dynamite, 30 to 45 damage at the beginning. Really cool. Alright, I didn't want to go to the graveyard. There we go. Alright, let's take this fight. And it will always say choose a battle squad because it doesn't keep this one active. Maybe you want to use the second one for this fight. But we're gonna do this one. I've never fought these guys, by the way. I've only played through chapter there. Alright, so the battle screen. I really like how big it is, so you can really see the characters outlining. Very easily to see who is active now. Why are they on fire? I know not. Alright. You can see the skills down here. You can see your spells over here. You can also move characters left or right. You can use the Hail of Teeth that I bought, or the Blood Curse. So we'll try and see if we can get someone to bite on that one. Haha, no pun intended. Or was it? Alright, I'm gonna use the Endless Mediocrity. Alright, and then we're gonna... He's really cool as well because he can regenerate both mana and wrath for Iratus. Yeah, we're just gonna hit this guy, the Berserker, with a good punch in the face. 36. Smack-a-doodle. Then we have the Bride of Aratus. She is a ranger type character. She could do this one, which deals a ton of damage if it crits. She can also stress attack and then jump back. You can see the movement there, and it will also push people further back. But we're gonna I think, yeah, this one is really cool combined with the Wraith, for instance, because she can take this stance and the Wraith can make everyone move once, shuffle them around, and she will shoot at every single one of them, ignoring armor. So nice. But we're gonna do the buff because that gives her plus 14 attack and stress attack buff damage. Aww, so nice. Ow! You son of a dude. My innards. As you can see, the armor absorbed everything there. Frenzy buff. Okay, so that's... Oh, that's the frenzy. I don't know if I get this guy. He has armor now. Or block, sorry. Alright, so we need to activate her. Because then she becomes really nice. She gets a buff until the end of the battle. The vampire recovers vigor equal to 50% of the physical damage that it inflicts. Doesn't spend an action and doesn't stack. So she can just use this and then attack afterwards. Now the blood strike you can use, she'll jump back. She's way back, so but this, I think we're gonna go with this. And then on him. And she jumps forward 2, and that means we can use the bite now, which is really cool. Because that deals 100% damage, 33 to 37. 34, and then she'll heal out a bit. She starts out with 1 block and 1 ward as well. Look at that. He already went to 85 stress. 85 stress. And that means that he might get activated, but he got the Insanity Berserk trait, which was not good for us. But still, damage received is increased by 50% as well. So it's okay. I'm gonna buff again. Increase his damage even further, and then if we hit that guy... Oh man, this is gonna hurt. Dude! Oh, 58! Oh man. If only that would have been a crit. Now, this is really cool. The Rose for a Lady hits everyone for 50% damage, but it's a critical hit.
Extinction of life.
Which also ignores armor. Block, sorry. Nah, no. Alright, we could push through. The Warple's Smite is actually pretty cool. I think, is it him I've upgraded? Yeah. 4% chance to immediately kill the target. That is insane. That is a really good upgrade. So he attacks twice. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but the 4% chance is really cool. And he gets an extra attack for each buff that the target has. So in this case they have Frenzy, which means, well, I think he's gonna kill him anyway. Where does he come in? He comes in there. Alright. Do it on him. Yeah.
Delivered.
So the 4% didn't trigger, but still. Alright, and then let's do... How about we do... If we do this one, we can stress him. Maybe... Loses all block, removes all ward, decreases damage, 25 luck. Oh my god. That was really good. That was a good one. Alright, let's kill him. Holy cow. Her damage is just incredible as well.
That's gonna
65! Crit-a-doodle. Nope. Still, no, you can't, no. Alright, and then S. Crit 20 and 13. Yeah, I like this combo.
mop up the gore.
And then you can see the damage he had taken.
Using it as fertilizer.
Nah, these tokens are for getting information about this kind of race or that class of the race. We get some Digger Soul, Weapon, Ectoplasm, Rags, and a purple flesh. I think that's my second purple. And then you get the Graveyard event screen. Now, the Bride of Aratus, I think I have her gaining experience points. We got 8 mana for full mana, 220 Scoodle-doodle XP, I think. Yeah. There. The arena, she's training to be a good bride. Oh, the skeleton leveled up. Skeleton leveled up. Giving him 2 step points. I've already increased his armor, initiative to the max, and we need 4 to get armor, because I need him to survive so he can buff. I need him to survive. Yeah, we'll keep it at that for now. Let's see. We got the flesh. Let's go out here. Creation. There. And then the purple flesh. Either. I'll put it on. Yeah, let's put it on the vampire. As you can see, replace the current item. The previous item will be lost. Yes. It's also to prevent you from being too powerful. Just pulling things out and not having any consequences to losing these characters. And yes, you can rename. I renamed this one Elite Vampire, but I actually took that away. Not this one, but I had another one. Alright, the bride. See, we got stats here. We will want... Oh, I could upgrade 1 block. Jeez, that would be incredible. It just increases survivability by so much. And then 1 more damage, because damage is her survivability as well. And critical hit-a-ding, hit-a-ding, hit-a-ding. Alright, let's try the Wraith combo with the Bride. I want to show you guys that as well. That's a lot of fun. We could go... this is mostly a heal. Oh, right. And then we just quickly put our skeleton into the mortuary. There we go. So he can heal up for next. Let's go this way. Got a couple of nice battles, and we got a dormant minion there. Oh, yeah. Always get that. There we go. Select a boon. Sadist Hand. Increase damage dealt by 10%. Reduces damage received by 10%. Or Spider's Mandibles. With every minion's successful ability using, enemy loses vigor and sanity. Oh, really? 4% vigor and sanity for single target abilities? And 2% for AoE abilities. Holy cow. Now, percentage numbers are always interesting. Because they can be good if it's a creature with high sanity or high health, or it could be really bad. He has the Vampire Fangs as well, so he restores 15% of the damage he deals as vigor, so he can heal. I actually like it on him. Yes, let's get it on him. Alright, let's fight. Let's fight. Bring it on. Bring it on, buddies. I'm gonna smack a doodle doo all day long. Look at this nice dwarven area. Wow, these look really cool. Yeah, I think Iratus is actually on sale on GOG right now. I don't know on Steam if it's on sale there. But I can recommend this game so much. It is a lot of fun, and it takes a lot of doing to master. Also finding the right combination of characters. And there's some really fun ones that you can get. The Wraith gains +1 block, and yeah, I could do that one. Because the one I want is that one combined with her. So we need 45 to be able to do that. Let's just do this. Puts him in front, but that's fine. And we're gonna gain some vigor. Oh, sorry, wrath for 10 vigor. That is 40 wrath. Dirt cheap. And then gonna do that. So it takes a bit of setting up, but it's actually a lot of fun. Thinking about these things. Oh no, I was watered. 4 damage. Really? Really? So we're gonna do... Yeah, which is basically gonna attack. See, his damage output is okay. She comes there, and then oh, he doesn't. Why is he so slow? All right, but yeah, this is fine. We're gonna set up. We're gonna set up that one. Moves her back a bit as well. And then we're gonna do... They buff a lot, don't they? No. Let's just keep striking the barbarian. 40 is fine. We still have enough for that ability as well. And then, I mean, we could do that one to gain it back. So, basically this is free and then you can gain it back. Pretty cool. Like, I really feel like I want to do that. Because nullifying the 2 block and 2 ward at once is awesome. That was 2 attacks. That was really nasty. That was really nasty of him. Alright, let's do this. So, here we go. Everyone moves. She shoots everyone.
Last few heartbeats.
Oh, that is so cool. I love that. Oh, he gets pushed back. Okay, and then we can do this. The crit. Also because, well, he doesn't have his block anymore, so... I think that was why. It doesn't ignore block. That was why it happened. Okay, so we can gain more evasion, which will increase her survivability a lot. But that... Okay, so that was not an ability. because it didn't really do anything for this one. With every minion's successful... Oh, enemy loses vigor and sanity. Successful ability using. Enemy loses vigor and sanity. Oh, so it needs to be offensive ability. Yeah, offensive, something that targets the enemies. Right. I didn't even notice it on the other one. Alright, let's kill... I don't know if he can heal. Let's kill that one. Holy cow! Warm and delicious. That was not very female-ish. It's really cool as well, because I rarely use this one, but sometimes he gets pushed back, and then he can just push forward like that, hitting 2 at once and putting him at the front again. So insanely cool. Yeah, I got evasion. Ow, okay. The bride does not like. Alright, let's kill this guy now. Almost. Okay, so let's... yeah, because this one should have dealt damage last time. Removes all buffs from the target and loses initiative for 1 turn. Which is really cool because he's coming up! But nope. Yeah, I saw, okay, I saw the damage there. It seems like it's 4% of... 4%, what would 10%? That would be 17.5. Okay, so it's 4% of the max health that they have in max sanity. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's extra damage. We can always use that. Let's just do this one because he's not dangerous anymore behind there. And then we queue him for 16. Okay, it's fine. Oh, he came up fast again. Oh, kill him. Doesn't matter. I win.
Opposing me?
Ooh, what is this? Ooh, nobleman garb. Minions gain +6 resistance until the battle ends. What in the hell? Oh, is that a one-time use? 3 weapons. 21 health, 8 to 20, and 5. And then health, yeah. XP. Now, what is that? What is that? No, it is. Holy cow. Oh my god. So every single time they gain 6 resistance, which is more damage for him. Power to you, buddy boo. Alright, let's see. This one we can either extend... Like, it would have been nice if what was changed from this to here got marked by, say, a purple, because you have the buff. No, purple is there as well. I don't know, some color to show it that this is what has changed from this to this, so it would be faster to just see what is the difference between this upgrade and that upgrade. It's a matter of preference, I guess. 35 evasion for 2 rounds. Oh, we could get increase to the curse. 2 enemies behind it, or the enemy behind it. Removes all buffs from the target, loses all the initiative on 1 turn, increases the damage. Now increases the... This increases the damage to 150. Oh wait, this moves it back. Okay, it moves it back 2. So it pushes and removes all buffs and lose initiative. Okay. Would have been nicer if it was a pull, to be honest. Would have been nicer. I like this.
Now, prove yourself.
And you can't undo, by the way. You can't change it, so it's permanent. Whatever you do. Stress damage has been upgraded greatly. Evasion. Initiative. The Bride. The Bride. Oh, see, she has 3 upgraded stats there. Oh, skills. All right. What else? What else do we have? Evasion. Accuracy. It's fairly important that she hits. But maybe I want to wait. Maybe I want to wait. Yeah, let's wait. She doesn't have anything. Okay, so let's do these 2 and that one, and then I'll call it. Yeah, let's do this. I don't want to make this too long because it's sort of a first impression review kind of thing. So we don't want to go too much overboard, because you get the gist of the idea, and if you want to see more, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do about that. I wish there was a way to like gain an extra inventory slot, because there are so many cool items that I would like to use for my characters, but can't, because, well, you can't increase the inventory slots. It's only 2. Whenever an enemy escapes or becomes insane, the vampire receives +6 accuracy, 6 evasion until the end of battle. But that just happens so rarely. Like you can see, we haven't had anyone starting to flee in the past 2 fights. Wraith receives 5 evasion for each block or ward applied. Wait, do you need that even? Like, if it wears off, I guess it doesn't. Okay. Ooh, yes, I like that. But 5 mana and 5 wrath restored each time the Dark Knight receives damage. But he never actually receives damage. So right now, I think we're going to pick that one for the other bride that we have. Alright. Would be nice to show you guys the next boss fight. That could be the next video if you guys wanted. Or I could play a full session naming some of these after my Twitch subs and YouTube members and patrons. Whatever you guys want. Let me know in the comments down below. I wanna have you guys involved in this. So do I do that? No. Let's do this because that is really cool. On these 2 there. Yeah, no. I have to. Oh, really? Okay. What do we know? Alright, let's do that one. Get some goo. Alright, and then let's stress some of them a bit more. You're in the way. Move back. Move back, sir. I should have put her into the Overwatch stance, but it's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing, I guess. I hope. Yeah, let's do that one. Because that guy is probably gonna buff all 3 and then... Well... Oh, nice. Thank you. Have some stress. You're gonna... Okay. Crit debuff. Right. Let's do that one. And then push forward. Where is it? There. We're gonna do it on that guy. Because we love him. Because we want to kiss him. On the mouth. He didn't buff. Alright, let's just try again. Let's try again. Take a stance. Take a stance. I need to put you into that stance there. But also because, I mean, if we didn't remove that on him, then he would have just gotten blocked and by her. So this is better. 31, 4, 3, and then Skabutski. Nice. I mean, he still got blocked. Oh, still blocked. It's fine. Yeah. Don't deal. Don't you shoot me. Oh, he moved. Nice. Twice. Oh, he's gonna move back. No. Oh, he's gonna move forward. No. I can't guess it. Since I mean, I haven't played against. Oh, dang, dudes, we can do it again. Wow, that is double the greatness. What was that? That was coins. Why would you toss coins at me? And see, this guy's panicking, but he doesn't even have a chance to flee. He needs to have a flag here. This guy is berserk. This guy has weakness. Not everything triggers the chance of fleeing. And once it's been triggered, you can't change it. So, and not another one can happen. Either positive or negative. So one insanity check per battle, basically. So we didn't get the buff off, but it's fine. It's fine. I think I really wanna get this guy out of the way. Oh, could that have been a crit? And he's berserking, so he takes extra damage. Bye bye.
Life vanishes from this world.
I like that Aratus is commenting on things just like the narrator in Darkest Dungeon. Not all the time, but sometimes. Pretty cool. Yo, what? You shuffle. Shuffle. Ow, okay. You dwarf. You hurt. Alright, we're gonna do... Let's just do this on her. I don't want her to take any more damage. And then we can do this.
Carve open their husks.
Oh yeah. Especially on crits, it seems he responds pretty quickly. 15 armor reduction. Oh my god. You can't take it into a negative, but that's fine. Yeah, and you don't want to use this again because it works for the entire battle. So there's no need. Do I kill him or him? 60. It's a high chance of kill. Oh, 79. Oh, okay. Holy cow. There. Now both of us are dead. We are Legion. Let's stress this guy. Because why not? It didn't work, but... Hey. Alright, you're dead. God, I love the vampires. A squad of vampires would be just totally insane. A glass dagger. All minions gain plus 15 accuracy and 15 damage until the battle ends. This effect is removed when a minion takes damage. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But I mean, 15% extra damage at the beginning of the fight. If we don't have another artifact, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I have that one. All minions gain 2 attack and 2 dread, but this, I guess, is better. Let's get that on.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more.
Am I saving for that one? So the major problem I have with summons, because the Lich is pretty cool, and he can, where is it? He can, there, no, where is it? There, he can summon a skeleton, but the summon of a skeleton requires that there's a spot free, because it is in fact a skeleton like this one, but with a couple of buffs here from his ability, and you can upgrade that. But the problem is it takes up, I mean, you need to go in with just 3 characters then, and you can't have the 4th, and then you need to summon a skeleton, so it doesn't really work as well as I had hoped. But the good thing about using a lich is that it gives you an ability to heal, which you don't usually have unless you use spells, of course. So the lich can kill an ally, and all allies gain 40 vigor, which means that you could summon a skeleton, kill it to heal everyone. I tried it out a couple of times. It doesn't really work that well. So yeah, I'm not impressed. If you guys know how to play him, use him. I didn't show you can you can get the headhunter. We can't see what they look like, the shade or what they have of skills. I wish that you can see just the outline, even though they are locked. So that would be cool. And they have made an unfrozen, which is, as I said at the beginning, the campaign, or sorry, the creators of the game, which is pretty cool. And the Black Widow as well, which just looks like probably something spidery. Yeah. The bone golem. Oh man. I need to gather 40 bones, so I need 33. Lure 3 Damphiers over to your side. I mean, some of these are really cool. Sorry. And it just gives you something to work towards. And the game is a lot of fun. So definitely a huge recommendation from my side here. Let's see what we get. A minion. Oh. We can get another one of these. Oh, he's level 9. Holy cow. That is insanely good. I mean, my own substitute is level 7. So yeah, that's quite the increase in power. A 3 there. We can shape him as we see fit. So yeah, that is Iratus, Lord of the Dead, and you guys should check it out on Steam or GOG, whatever you prefer. And let me know in the comments. Did you like this? Did you hate it? If you did, don't comment. I mean, comment anyway. See what can I do differently, because I think I've covered the game now, and I really like it. Really like it a lot. I just really hate Aratus staring at me like that. Dude, cover your eyes. There you go. Put on some shades, dude. That would be nice. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful game night.